Good morning guys, my name is Mimi and I'm so excited today because we're going to be landscaping an area in my garden that has been overgrown with weeds and I need to get it back to, looking really nice. It's right next to my side yard, so right when you pull into my driveway, this area looks a little bit wild. So I want to kind of tame that area back into shape and start planting new tropical plants there. I found some super cool plants at the nursery yesterday and so I want to add those to my garden. So first step we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little tour of the area like as it is. Okay, so as you can see here, the bed is full of weeds and we have an oleander plant here that I thought would be a good idea, but it actually is really big and it won't fit in the area exactly how I want. So we're gonna remove that and we're gonna replant this somewhere else at a different time. I just gotta figure out exactly where this plumeria, I know exactly where we're gonna put it. We're gonna put it at the back of my property. Plumerias are super pretty and I really love them, but they lose their leaves in the wintertime and then they start getting these really ugly spots. And so I don't really want that like right in the front of the house. And over here we have some blue salvia. They're really pretty and I think they'll actually look really good. So we're probably gonna dig them out and put them in a different area. Let's go over the plants that we have today. We have the foxtail fern. And I'll put the stats on the screen. We're in zone 10A. These are really tropical ferns and they're really pretty and they grow in super nice. And these crotons, oh my god, are they so beautiful. Like they have like such a nice color to them. They're just going to give us some vibrancy in this area as they grow in. Here is the Antilou cordyline. Can take full sun because this area gets basically full sun all day long. And this is Florida's hot sun. I mean, it's hot, it's humid, but this plant can, out of all the cordylines, this plant can take it. You can see how deep burgundy these leaves are and they're super pretty. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. And then the star of the show, oh my gosh, I am so excited about this. This is the Torch Bougainvillea and it's thornless. Super pretty and it is exactly what we need for this. Isn't it just gorgeous? Oh my goodness, look at the little flowers. So beautiful. So let's get started. We need to weed out this area and then we can start planting and then we'll do the mulch, and probably if we have time today we can get the irrigation ran from this side of the house all the way to this garden bed here. All right, let's get started. I'm not really sure what the name of this tool is, but it's good with getting weeds, and I can link it down below from Amazon. And I just use this little knee pad. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. It's kind of small. And my gloves. I think we got it done in about an hour and 20 minutes. Not too bad. I think that was awesome. And you know what? It's such a great day to be doing this weeding because it's an overcast day. 85 degrees right now, but the humidity is still pretty awful. It's probably about 70-80% humidity, but I'll take it because it feels amazing today. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to pick up all the weeds, and then I'm gonna show you exactly how the bed is looking right now. Sorry, mosquito. And so you can get an idea of how it looks. And then we're gonna remove all the plants that are in the bed now, and then we'll start planting. I am so excited about it. Wow, look at the difference. I mean, I had completely forgotten that we had society garlic in here. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take out all of these plants. First, let's take out the oleander. I'm gonna go ahead and get the shovel, and we're gonna get started by taking all of these plants out. Wow, look at the difference. I'm just compared to all the weeds that were in this bed, and now it's just clear. It looks great. So we're gonna start placing the plants. You know, we're gonna try a couple of different setups and see which setup we like the best. Start here with our tallest plant, and then we're gonna work our way down. I'm going to use my auger for some of them, and then some of them I'm just going to dig the hole with the shovel. But all right, let's get started. I use this Miracle-Gro shake and feed, and I just shake in a little bit of the fertilizer into the planting hole for every single one of these plants because we want to feed them. Our soil here in South Florida is sand. There's not much nutrients in our soil, so we have to make sure that we do feed all of these plants. So here we go. So pretty. Oh my god, these are so gorgeous. And the color, this chartreuse color, it just, you know, it just contrasts so well with these pink flowers, right? It's just so beautiful. Oh my god, I love this plant so much. I love plants in general. They're so root bound in their containers. All right, so we got that in. So pretty. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the front 3 crotons. Okay, you guys, I just went out and had some lunch with my family. I just want to give you a little update on where we are. It's getting really, it's probably going to rain here soon, so I kind of want to just finish it up. Keep on going. We have like about 5 plants left here, so I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what we have left to do. So, most importantly, we got in our centerpiece, and you can look at the structure of the plant. I mean, it's so beautiful. Like, it's just going to be perfect for this area. And you can see right here, I don't know if I can point to right here, that's the other bougainvillea, and they're the same color. So once that one is in bloom, she blooms in the fall here because we don't get so much rain. And so all we have left is to plant out these 2 cordyline and the rest of the croton. So let's get started. Let's finish it up, and it shouldn't take us too long. But look how good she's looking. Wow, what a transformation from weeds to something super beautiful to look these plants in the ground. All right, get these crotons in the ground, get these cordyline in the ground, hopefully before, fingers crossed, hopefully before the rain comes. I got my kneeling pad and my fertilizer here, and let's get this in the ground. Alright, you guys, it is actually starting to rain, but I am so happy that we got everything in the ground. I mean, wow, amazing. Okay, today is a new day. Yesterday it was raining and I wasn't able to finish our garden bed. And so we're going to finish that up today, stake up some of the plants, and so I'm going to give you a quick look at what the bed is looking like, and then after that we're going to stop by the chicken coop because I have to give them some table scraps, and they really enjoy that. So we're also going to pick from the papaya tree, papayas that have over ripened and I don't want the animals to get to them, so we're going to pick those and also give that to the chickens. This bougainvillea is so beautiful. She does need to be staked up and we need to give her a little stability, but her structure is really, really pretty. I'm thinking also like I'm going to cut this main leader down, probably right here where you could see new growth coming out on this side, because I want to kind of have it while it's growing in. Yes, it's wild and crazy, but I kind of want to tame it just a little bit. And so we're probably gonna cut that part off, cut the top off, and just maybe this one too, and have it just grow all together as like one piece. But just look at this, it's just so pretty. And these croton back here are also gonna need a little bit of additional support. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna stake up everything, and then we're going to add mulch to the bed. Probably here in a few days I'm going to add drip irrigation to everything so I don't have to water these plants every day, but it just looks so much better. All right, let's get the papaya. We're going to take that all over to the chicken coop. Here we go. We're going to go pick these papayas, and sometimes you have to be careful because there's frogs that love to sleep in them, but you can tell, the bugs have already gotten to them, so they're no good for eating. But my chickens, they will love it. Let's see if there's any other ones that are yucky. Back here. Oh, yuck. All right, and we got a few other things in there for them. All right, let's head off to the chicken coop. Good morning, little chicks. Good morning, little chicks. Good morning. Good morning, little chicks. Come on, little chickies. Good morning, little chicks. Good morning. Look, I got papayas. Got this stake that we're going to stake up into the ground. And we're going to pull her. I'm going to stake it onto this branch. Now I'm staking it up with a zip tie. So I'm just staking up the plant and keeping it straight and giving it a little bit of support on the back side. And I'm not doing these too tightly. I'm just loosely adding it. All right. We're also going to stake up these here. rooted in, it'll do, you know, much better. And it'll not be so floppy. But it takes them a little time. So we'll just take them up here. Give them a little support so that they can get the sunlight they need and then not, you know, get diseases from the ground. This one's gonna be a little tougher. Let's see what we got here. I feel like they're all gonna be staked. Don't want to come in, so up. All right, let's check that out from the front. Wow, look how beautiful everything came. Wow. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in with the mulch and we're gonna mulch up the whole entire bed. All right, so it looks like we're done. I mean, what do you guys think? Wow, I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm shocked at the transformation, really. So I'm just gonna go back through the plants and tell you a little bit about each plant. Put the stats on the screen so that you can see. These are all tropical plants, so they do very well here in my South Florida garden. This Bougainvillea Torch, we're gonna start here with her. Her structure is just, I mean, amazing. It's exactly what I was looking for this space. It keeps everything nice and round. It's also going to match very well with the bougainvillea that we have growing here. Starting with my mulch hands, you know, in the back there. The foxtail ferns, when they reach their maturity, they like have arms that sprawl out, and they're going to fill in this bottom area so that it'll keep the weeds suppressed. As we go around, we have Petra crotons, and these crotons, they grow, they're not rapid growers. They grow like moderately, but what they do in the garden is that they give a lot of brightness and color and a lot of tropical, you know, vibes. Here we have Antilou cordyline, And these are so stunning. One of my neighbors has these and they're full grown, and the structure that these plants give, they're a decent size, but nowhere close to actually what they're gonna get. And those woody branches, they just like kind of do their own thing, reaching for the sun, and after a few years it's gonna look amazing. And so here in the back we just have a little bit more petrocrotons, and I'm thinking in the back here, maybe on a different day, we fill this area in with something low to the ground that it gets a little bit more shade from this areca palm, which is this areca palm. I mean, she's gorgeous. And so yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this island refresh. I mean, it's just, I can't believe how great it turned out. All right, you guys, I have a small update on the island here. My neighbor texted me right after I was done mulching everything, and she asked me if I was interested in some bromeliads she had. And I was like, absolutely, because I think that they would go really well in this area, and I think that they turned out great. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update, and you guys gonna have to let me know what you think, because I think that they are really pretty, and their pink matches with the theme that we're going for. So yeah, I really do like them. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I refreshed my island, and I hope you enjoyed this type of content. If you did, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.